How's it going, guys? Bringer Platoon here, and welcome to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. And I say great, but I really mean good. Today I'm going to be playing the Tier 6 Mercenary tank, the Plaguebringer, that is also of a tank destroyer variety. But it's really more or less a medium tank with a tank destroyer's gun. It is basically an Easy 8 with the Hellcat's turret, which makes it slower. What did I put for the fucking title of this thing? Where are you? I wrote all this shit down. What is it? It's an unedited. Come on, you piece of garbage. It is basically a slower, has less camo, and more view range than a Hellcat. So, take that for what it's worth. The turret traverse is slow as fuck. Your aiming bloom is huge, just like on the Hellcat, and you can bounce a few shells if you angle really well with the front plate. Wouldn't recommend side scraping in it because people can just shoot through your turret because it has literally no armor. Not literally, but it's got like, I don't know, 15 millimeters on it, so yeah. Shoot at the turret if you want to damage this thing reliably. Don't do what the fucking Jumbo does at the end of this game. It's a very short game. It's only 6 minutes long, but I'll be commentating it just like I always do. So, yeah, you know the Hellcat gun, like this engagement with the KV-1 I'm going to have over here very shortly is completely RNG based, and like I'm very sharply angling my front here. I just pop out for a free shot. I get damaged. That's likely to happen. Your alpha is like 240 per shot, I believe. Yep, it's the same on the Hellcat. Okay. Your pen is 165. For the AP rounds, and the premium APCR rounds get like 243 or something like that. But yeah, it's a good gun. It's accurate enough for its tier, but I wouldn't recommend going for this thing. It's not really enjoyable, and I don't say that because I hate the tank. Not a lot of the mercenary tanks are enjoyable. Like, they're just mock-ups of 2 tanks or 3 tanks put together in one. And that was completely RNG based. I should not have hit that shot for all the chances I had to miss that. But whatever, moving on. I see this guy's out in the open. I was looking at the wall for whatever reason. And, yeah, this tank is, as well as a lot of the mercenary tanks, are enjoyable, as I said before. Because they don't really give you anything that you're not already used to with the other tanks. Like, ooh, it's a different line to go down, but you have to earn them by doing ridiculous amounts of XP in other tanks. And that's fucking stupid. Like, whatever. 3 million XP grinds for a tank in Tier 7 or Tier 8. It makes little to no sense, but Wargaming wants more people to play, and I'm just like, okay, this Thunderbolt's on 14 HP, I'm just gonna ram him. And I do like 100 damage to myself, but I really don't give a shit. I'm just looking for kills here, because I do want to get this team whittled down so we can actually win one, because I think I was on a losing streak when I started this game. I'm like, I just gotta make sure these fucking shots hit, and then somebody takes the kill away because they had a better shot than I did, and this gun takes forever to aim in, but it says it's got really good aim time. The bloom is just fucking terrible. You want to play this tank? Does it look fun to you? Go play the Hellcat. You literally have a better time sniping and doing everything in the Hellcat. Like, yeah, you can bounce a few rounds off the upper plate with this thing, and there's no way in shit you could do that with the Hellcat. And the Hellcat is very vulnerable to high explosive rounds because of the lack of armor that it has, but it's better than this thing in every way except for view range. And that's offset by the fact that it has phenomenal camo. This thing does not. It has the same camo as a Easy 8, I believe. That probably shouldn't have hit either. I probably should have auto-ricocheted off his front plate, but RNG favored me, and that's why I won that little exchange. Or, well, Not one, that's a... He probably could have DPM'd the shit out of me, to be honest. This thing doesn't have a lot of HP for its health pool, and honestly, I got lucky here because he shoots in a place that's more armored than the rest of me, and he's shooting standard rounds? So, good on him, I guess? So, that was his downfall. If he shot premium there, I would have been dead right now. Unless he low-rolled, which is quite possible because RNG sucks that way. But, yeah. Like, the only mercenary tank I've seen that looks like it's worth the effort is the Trinity Mark II or the Machine. The Machine can be auto-penned by anything bigger than 90 millimeters in caliber in the sides because they're only 30 millimeters thick. But if you're facing straight on and you have cover, then nothing can pen you unless it hits you in the very flat hatch, which is kind of small to hit to begin with. And it's an auto-loader. So that's pretty cool. And I will admit that the Machine actually looks pretty cool as well. But regardless of that, the Trinity Mark II has spaced armor that's gay as shit and can bounce some pretty ridiculous shots. But the upper plate sucks, but people just aim for the lower plate because that's what they would do on other tanks. Anyway, back to the game at hand. It's over. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.